Sometimes plans change. The original Morning Stars thing was a trilogy, but the scope of Morning Stars developed from Morning Stars and then added in prequels Glory, Excelsior and Infinity, which were named other things and organised differently for a while, but mostly settled down. But it added in prequels, and then it got up to the scope of the storyline generally completes at what is Judgment Day, the volume Judgment Day. So it goes through all of the Realm of Eternity stuff in Terran years and gets up to Judgment Day, which is the general scope of the originally planned trilogy. It's got a bit of prequel information as well. So the trilogy is complete. Generally, it could be that saga could be from Glory Excelsior to Judgment Day. Could be divided into 3 books, paperback books, as 3 volumes if someone wanted that, and that could be the trilogy. It fit. So that could be the ultimate trilogy. I'd still call Volume 1 Morning Stars, and we'd see what we'd call Volume 2 and 3 ultimately. Volume 2 would probably now be Terror, and Volume 3 would probably be Judgment Day. And if I wanted to do it as a 3-volume trilogy. But regardless, the plans changed from original just 3 books, because it got beyond that. It grew beyond that plan. The plan got bigger, and it continued on. So the scope, the plan has been done though. The actual story, which is the important thing, has been done. The idea was done from Glory Excelsior, from Morning Stars initially, but there was some prequel stuff. So from Glory Excelsior through to Judgment Day, and that is the completion of the original plan. So there might still be a little bit tinkering on some aspects of what's going on in the story, but it's mostly, by and large, for the most part, it's complete. So the project I had to start with has been done. The original trilogy, if you wanted to organise it in 3 volumes or 3 sections, that could be done. But the scope of the story, it's been achieved. It ultimately did conclude with Cerebral indeed being the Antichrist, sort of. If you read the story, you know what I mean. Cerebral goes on. So generally, what was the initial intent of the first book, Morning Stars, as it began in 2000 in Barton, in the Edmund Barton building, working for Aquis, the original intent got achieved. So even though sometimes plans change, it got a bit bigger than what it was going to be. The plans changed, but the accomplishment was still achieved. The objective was still achieved. So the plan still got achieved.